Kingcayne.
All right, what's going on, y'all? So I did not upload last week. I was in Costa Rica. I meant to get something pre-recorded, but I didn't do it. But it's cool. We back at it. I haven't played Elden Ring in a minute, and I wasn't like great at it to begin with. But let's get into it. Oh, by the way, I would love to know how people are feeling this series that I do. Apparently, I died somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, it's been a minute since I played this. I don't even know how to zoom out. All right, here we go. But I do hope that people are enjoying this style of content. Just getting on, spitting wisdom. I paused the video game dump series, but I'm thinking, well, because I started my own business. If you don't know, now you know. But I'm thinking, I have no idea where I die. It's crazy. But my whatever that symbol is saying is pointing this way. I just don't know where. Let's just go this way. I'm thinking about bringing it back, video game dump, but like a different kind of version. I might just like do it for like just specific games instead of like a compilation of different games. Yeah, in case y'all can tell, I'm like really forgot how to play this. Don't even know what's happening for real, for real. I didn't know what was happening when I was playing anyway, so it's not like that changes anything. But if you are new to gyms and gaming specifically, the idea is just me getting on, spitting wisdom. However I can help. Like, I've done a lot as far as like my career, building my own business, living life just in general, right? I'm not like more experienced than the eldest elder, but I got a few things to share, that things that might be helpful for people. So let's see. So if you're new to gyms and gaming, the idea is me to spit knowledge and wisdom, typically while playing a game, because this is a hobby for me and it's something that I love doing. If I was great at this game, that'll make it even better. Also, if I knew what I was doing, but the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing or where to go or even how to play will make this, I guess, somewhat more entertaining. I used to play with people and they were like coaching me through the game, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. So, for today's gyms and gaming, I'm mostly freestyling, but something that I would say is oh snap, they got hands, is important to kind of note, at least from my perspective, is that if you get off track, you can easily get back on track. All right, so today is about getting on track. So with that said, getting on track, that really means you have to be off track first, right? You can't get on track if you're not off track already. Some people are figuring out what their lane is, what their track is, and they're already getting on it. They're figuring out a way, whether it be something simple like, I don't know, what do people like? I don't know. Let's see, something simple. I don't know. I'm really trying to think. Let's just use my wife's example again. I talked about this last week, but I think it's just super cool that she's doing this. But she's doing ballet, and for her, ballet has been great for her mental stability. Right, not logging on a computer screen all day working or going into an office for whatever reason and working, or in school all day, whatever the case is, right? Anything that's distracting you from you. So she's been doing ballet, and that helps her, keeps her own mental health in check, or mental wellness in check, because she's doing something for her that she enjoys. All right. So now for her, she's getting on track with her, let's just say, how do you get off the horse? She's getting on track with her own, in her own way, in her own journey. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out this game at the same time. Like I said, this is gonna be, I guess. Oh, am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. Oh my God. Yo, and this man just to spite me. That's crazy. All right, so now Kelly is getting back on track, maintaining her own mental health and wellness. Okay, so that's getting on track for something. So that means she was off track, right? So let's go back to the example that I already pulled up, was like, or spoke about, was that when you have to work a job, or when you have to go to school, when you're in an institution that is designed for you to essentially be a major contributor to said institution, meaning that even if it's not major in dollar amount or resources or whatever the case is, it's major as far as you're committing a lot of your time to said institution, right? That can be school, that can be a corporate job, it can be prison, like it can be anything. And it's funny, right? I'm bringing up prison, but like, think about that. Like, oh snap, yo, I also don't have my sound on, so I didn't hear Buddy. I don't even know if Buddy was making noise. He just came out of nowhere. Man, I am trash at this game, bro. I can't even flex like I was like super good. I used to just like stay super far back and level up, just kill everything and get as much experience as possible. So anyway, and I say prison, and I know people are like, what? Like prison? You telling me that, I'm supposed to have some level of mental stability in prison, or a place that's literally designed to, steal my life away, essentially? Yes, actually, I am saying that because it is extremely important, regardless of your circumstance, regardless of your situation, regardless of any external factors, for you to pay attention to the most important factor, which is always internal, and that is yourself. Life is designed to get you off track of your purpose, and it is your job, regardless of everything, to get back on track. Yes, regardless of your situation. Hey, listen, I've never been in prison. Right? So I'm not trying to belittle the hardship of it. But I know a lot of people, some family members who've been in prison, and what they had to do to maintain their level of mental stability. And a lot of them say stuff like, oh, I had to start reading, or I had to start praying. I had to get closer to God. I had to do what I had to do to reshape my situation, to reshape my life, to reshape myself. A lot of people do that, right? We or free people probably don't, probably wouldn't agree with what I'm saying because they probably never been in prison. Again, I've never been in prison. I'm just letting you know what people tell me who are in the worst situations, what they tell me they do to get better. And they do, right? It's the concept of getting back on track. It's a very real thing. I wish I could sit here and just pretend like, oh, your situation will never allow you to get back on track. That's not true. I, like most people my age, I'm not going to say everyone, but a lot of people, went through college, right? Did my thing, and I ate a lot. I had freedom for the first time. I don't know if you're in college or if you've been to college, but you definitely know what I'm talking about when I say it is easy to lose your diet completely, to get off track completely with your diet or your workout regimen or your morning routine, whatever the case is. It's no structure, it's no discipline for a college kid. It's your job to discipline yourself. This is how a lot of us get weeded out into this kind of environment. So if that is the case, then a lot of us gain weight. I gain weight. A lot of us, stop doing what we do that makes us happy or gives us some type of joy or keeps us healthy, whatever the case is. So when you have no discipline, no structure, and you free for the first time, and now you're going out doing whatever it is that you want to do, imagine how hard it is for you to get back on track. Damn near impossible. Now picture you're working for a corporation where everyone there in that corporation seems like they enjoy every aspect. Like, they seem like, oh my God, this place is awesome. Corporate is the best. I love company, whatever. I'll do anything for company, whatever. I'll kill for company, whatever. Like, people really treat it like it is like the greatest thing on the planet. And they would treat that company like that their entire life until they either get fired by a company or they work somewhere else. So now you get into that environment, no discipline, no structure. You see how people are, and you see what they have to do to get promoted or move up. A lot of people, get married to that kind of structure now. Now you're already off track from college. You getting even further off track because corporate is teaching you how to be a worker and not a human. And it's not their job to teach you how to be human, right? So I'm not complaining about the system. I'm just letting you know the side effects of it. Imagine how difficult it is for some people, especially, and now let's say you have kids. Oh, am I dead? Oh, let's go. Now, imagine that you have kids. Imagine how much harder it is for that person that has children. So now their entire life, you're going from, basically going to college with no structure, figuring out who you are. I don't know what happened. I see a lot of blood stains, but whoever does not want smoke. It must be like a night thing or something. It typically happens. But so you not in college anymore. You have no structure. Now you're working for a corporation, or you got to take care of a family because you got kids or a husband or a wife, whatever the case may be. You have responsibilities now. Now you really don't have any time for yourself. Off track. Everything I just said is putting you off track. Now, think about it like this. All the things that I just mentioned that sets you off track, college, corporate, working a job, whatever it is you do. Even if you're an entrepreneur, you got clients, if that is your only way of living or your only focus, and you're never focusing on yourself. You know, you're not devoting any time for yourself. You're not getting better in anything that you're doing. You know, if that is the case, then after several years or after quite some time, now the only thing that you know, I think I've done this before. How do I know if I've done this before? Okay, I think I've done this before. So the only thing that you know is all of these other things that set you off track, and none of them can function without you. None of them. Think about it. No university would do good without people to pay for their programs, and oh my god, and you know, attend their classes or attend their schools. What is that? You know, a corporation would be nothing without its workers to actually do the jobs that you know, most people don't want to do. What else? Like your kids. What would your kids do without you? You know, your you know, whatever it is that you have responsibility to, it all requires time from you. Now, if you're off track, you're not investing any time for yourself, and all of those things that you're getting off track for require you, then you should definitely be the best version of yourself. You should definitely put some time away for yourself. You should definitely get back on track. Because if you don't, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't, then all of those, what's happening? Heck wrong with him? All of those things that requires your attention, your time, your everything. Now they just got a zombie. All right. Now they just got somebody on autopilot. Now they just got somebody just to do whatever it is that they need them to do. Now you're not even realizing why you're doing the things that you're doing. In fact, you're not even good at it anymore. You're just waking up on autopilot. You're not thinking about getting better. You're not thinking about investing your time somewhere else. You just wake up on a daily basis and do the things that you have a responsibility to do. And I'm not saying that's wrong. If you're doing it, that's great. Like, I know people that, you know, are like, yo, I'm taking care of all my responsibilities, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you're not taking care of you. And if you die, or if you're not healthy, or if you're sick, or if something's wrong with you, then what good is those responsibilities that you're so proud of taking care of just because you do it? I mean, everyone has to take care of their responsibilities. All right? To the people that don't, what are, you know, the consequences come with it. But for people that do, you know, that's honestly bare minimum. So the people that don't are not even doing bare minimum, and you're proud about doing bare minimum. You're completely missing out the fact that you have yourself to be responsible for. All right? You have, you know, yourself to get better. You have to get back on track, and no one is going to do that for you. And I wish it was a simpler answer or a better answer or a better concept for what it is I'm describing, but that's the truth. Like, you really have to put yourself back on track. All right? Now how you do that, you know, there's no answer. That's like going a circle. Where am I even going? You know, there's no like right or wrong answer, I'll say it like that, of how you do it. But if you understand why, if you understand the concept, I think it makes it far more clear. So you're like, okay, Kingcayne, you're saying I need to get back on track. All right, cool. Now, for me to figure out how, then I need to know what I'm off track for. Then that goes back to my earlier point, is that you have purpose. All right. So what is that purpose? That's really only something that you can figure out. All right. You know, I would tell you to pray to God and figure these things out. You know, trust Him and get close to Him. And I also understand that not everyone is there spiritually. All right. Not everyone has made that decision or commitment, which is, we all got our own journey. But regardless of beliefs, like this concept that I'm bringing up does not change at all. All right. You still have to get back on track. And if you're really consider it, you wouldn't, if you were spiritual like me, you would probably be distracted from all these responsibilities that I mentioned to even spend time with God, to even probably actually read your Bible or actually go to church or actually, do any of the things that you enjoy doing to get better within your own spirituality. Because now you're at work all day or you're at corporate all day. Bro, what? Yo, this man just killed my... What just happened? Now you're at corporate all day or work all day or school all day. When you come home, you most likely are chilling. Like, you most likely are just, logging on a computer or, playing games like what I'm doing right now or, whatever. Who knows, right? Whatever. But you're probably doing that. So now, by the end of your day, you're probably very tired. Understandably. You're probably exhausted. Right? And that's all fine, right? And if you are exhausted, if you are tired, and then you wake up the next day on autopilot and you're doing the same thing again, then now you're even more off track. Do you see how many things in this world sets you off track? Do you see how many things in this world does not encourage you to be on track? That's why the message of getting on track is so important. Because everyone has their own lane, and not everyone is, not everyone. Sorry, guys, I do not know what I'm doing. But like I said, not everyone is in their lane, and not everyone is on the track of their own lane, if that even makes sense. But it's a lot of things set up against you to make sure that you are not where you need to be. Financially, mentally, spiritually. Like, the truth is just not. Many things are not designed for you to be the best version of you. So if that is the case, and you know this, what do you have to do? Kingcayne, do you think I have to get on track? That is absolutely right. One person that understood this message. That's absolutely right. For you to really become your best self, you need to figure out what lane that you need to be in or what track you need to be on and get on that. Because I guarantee you, whatever job, role, or responsibility that you currently have, it's probably, and don't get me wrong, it's probably fun and enjoyable, which is great. But outside of that, are you spending time for yourself to make sure that this is the correct path that you're supposed to be on? I'm not saying it's a waste of time. Is it the best use of your time? That's my only point. That's my only question that I want to leave you with. I have no idea what I am doing, as you can tell. I'm going to do better at editing my gems in game. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, no. No. Oh, I'm invaded. I don't even know what that means. Okay. How to run? Circle. Okay. on, die. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Bruh. Bruh. Who? Come on, man. Who was this? They really thought they wanted smoke. That's crazy. Oh, I guess this is a place I've never been before, because I'm assuming that's like competitive multiplayer. What is duelist? Well, is this whole place like competitive multiplayer? Should I not go in here? Because I really don't want the smoke. Oh no, we good. Oh, we good. Alright, so I guess like this activates like multiplayer. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. No, I'm good on that. I'm barely surviving against NPCs. But yeah, if you're off track, let's get on it. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but trust me. Trust me. Everyone has their own path, their own place to follow. Or excuse me, their own path to follow. You can get back on track. How you do it is totally up to you. Just know and pay attention to the things that are around you and see if you're even on track yourself.